Alright, what's up YouTube? Today, I had another video idea. So, this is something I've done, something I'm going to recommend trying. I actually really enjoy doing this. If you're into cars, this is a great business idea for you to start. So, what it is valet parking cars for, like, parties and stuff like that. So, the way it started, actually, is last summer, my friend, he has a house up at a lake, and one of his neighbors was like, hey, I'm having a big party, need people to valet park. My friend was like, yeah, I can do that. And he invited me to come as his friend. So it started last year. We made last summer, I think, like $300 something each in like 6 hours, which isn't terrible. And it doesn't require much startup. And this summer we did it again. We've only done it twice. We talked about maybe doing it for Christmas parties this year too. We've only done it twice. This summer we made like $850 or something like that. So it makes pretty good money if you know what you're doing, valet parking cars. So let's start with what kind of stuff you would need for this business. Relatively cheap startup. So right here, Carhartt yellow shirt. This was like, I don't know, I think like $30, something like that. Carhartt yellow shirt. That way people can see you and you're easy to find because of the party with a lot of people. You want to be easy to find, easy to access. And when it becomes nighttime, you don't want people to hit you when you're trying to move all these cars around. So that's the first thing. We got 2 walkie-talkies for each other so we can communicate because it was up in the mountains. So up in the mountains, no cell phone service, we couldn't call. We're using walkie-talkies, made it a lot easier. And I'll explain why later. Little tags for the keys, because if you're going to have like 400 keys on you, you want to put people's names on it so you can easily find keys and move vehicles around as needed. Now this one's an optional one. This is something that we use that helps us just because we already had it. A side-by-side, like a Kawasaki Mule. That's what we have. What we did is, because he has a very long driveway, once we fill up the yard with cars, we have people parked down on the road, but he has a long driveway. So we drive him up and down the road, up and down the driveway on the side-by-side. Now, alternatively, if you didn't have one of those, you're not out of luck because it's like $40,000. You're not going to go drop $40,000 on a tool for a business. For a replacement of that, what you can do instead is just meet them at the top and drive their car down for you, drive it up for them. That's the alternative. For us, it's easier, though, because he's just stationed at the bottom and calls up to me with the walkie-talkie. He's like, hey, do we have any room up there? I check. No room. He goes, okay, just park here, hop in this. A lot easier, saves time. If you don't have that option, both of you could be at the top there. And then your friend just drives the car down, walks back up, drives the car down, walks back up. And that's kind of how you want to do it for the start of the party. You have them stand at the top with you, and then eventually start bringing cars down, wait at the top, bring cars down, wait at the top, bring cars down. About the halfway point of the party, more so towards the end even, you want to send them down to the bottom, have them wait down there, and then you radio down to him with the walkie-talkie, like, hey, Blue Equinox is ready to leave. Can you bring it up? Or, Chevy Silverado ready to leave. Bring it up. Whatever. Now, the other thing, too, in order for this business for you to work, you have to be good at parking cars in closed spaces. You have to know what you're doing with driving. You can't be a bad driver for this. Another skill you need besides just being a good driver, too, is high pressure tolerance, because there are times where everyone shows up at once. Like, if the party's set to show up at 5:30, or start at 5:30, everyone's kind of rolling in at like 5:45, 6 o'clock. So you're just go. There'll be a bunch of people waiting. You gotta be quick. The other time too is this specific party that we do it for has a band. When the band ends, the party kind of ends. So as the band finishes up, they always say last song. So that's how we know to kind of get ready and start trying to move as many vehicles around as we can, so as many are free as possible. We have less work to do then, so you kind of want to think about it too. And you want to go into this with a plan. You don't just want to like, oh yeah, we'll valet park and then kind of become shit out of luck because you didn't think about it. So if you plan on doing this, go do like a survey of the party beforehand, or the area. Talk with the owner beforehand, not the day of the party. When he hires you, come look, kind of make a plan. Tell him like, yeah, this is the plan. We're gonna do this, and this. We're gonna offer this. We're gonna charge this much. Tell us where you want the cars parked, or would you rather them just parked along the street? If you do, that's fine. And kind of set up like an area. Set up like a home base for you. You don't have to have anything. We don't have anything. We just stand there on the side, either side of the driveway as they come up. And we have the yellow shirts on. We approach the vehicle, and that's it. But if you want to have like a stand or something too, you can. If you want to buy like a box of the keys, you can as well. What I do is I just wear cargo shorts and I fill my pockets with the keys for the vehicles. That way I know they're in a secure spot. They're in a good safe spot. I can Velcro the pockets closed so the keys don't fall out or anything, and you have it all labeled, so it's easy. The other perk of keeping them all in your pocket too is when people start asking you to move cars for you. Nowadays, I mean, the kind of parties that are hiring you are going to be higher end cars. So everyone who comes there has a push to start car. So if all the keys are in my pocket, I just get in, push the button, start the car. I don't have to find the key. If there's a lot of push to starts, just keep the keys in your pocket. That way no one can steal the keys. They're on you. You can just start the car right away. Pretty simple. Now, it's important when you're doing this stuff to make sure that you're always in the same general area. Someone is always in the same general area to find people, because when people are ready to leave and they need their car, you have their keys, you have their car blocked in most likely. So you have to be able to, You have to be able to be accessible, hang out in the same area. If you have to walk away for something, have your other friend do something, wait in that same spot, just so that way at least there's a point of communication, people can find you. I should start writing this stuff down. I'm just like kind of off the top of my head as I go. This is a really cheap startup. We really did not spend much money on it, and we make good money on it. Christmas time, I think, is a big one. 4th of July, any holiday like that where there's going to be big parties, that's where you go. Now, what me and my friend do is, and this is just low, because the guy offered us to do it, so he offered us a number. He's like, yeah, I'll pay you $20 an hour for it, and then we get tips as well. And the tips are ridiculous. I mean, we make really good money from the tips. $20 an hour is just a bonus to it. So come up with your own number, charge something reasonable. $20 an hour per person is what we get. So 2 of us, $20 an hour, that's $40 an hour we're charging. Or that's what he's paying us, because he's the one who offered it up originally, came up with the idea, the owner of the party, the owner of the house that was having the party. But I mean, you could, charge $50, $60 an hour, even if you want, you and one other guy. I definitely recommend this being a 2-person thing. And for the most part, it is relatively easy. All you're going to do is just back the cars in a line. You meet with the party, the house owner beforehand, and what you're going to do is kind of communicate with him, see where he wants the cars parked and stuff, he or she, where they want the cars parked. And then you kind of start cramming them together. Make sure, obviously, you're not damaging cars, because you don't want to do that. You don't want to damage cars, you don't want to hit cars. Back them in close to each other. And the way we were doing it, this lawn was wide enough to fit 3 cars, so we were 3 back. So 1 against the house, 1 in the middle, 1 against the driveway. So that's how we were kind of going, just like that. And we were holding on to the keys, so that way when someone did want to leave, we would have them come find us 5-10 minutes before. We'd pull their car out for them, and we let them know that too. So have everything ready. So we get there at 3:30. Party starts at like 5. People start showing up at 3:30 though. So we get there at 3:30. We have the side-by-side parked on the lawn, because we don't need it yet. And we're both kind of there. Cars start rolling in. First thing you do is let them know. Ask them how long they're staying. That's an important one, because to a degree, you can kind of maneuver where they're going to be for it. Like, if you're backing 3-4 cars in, and they're only staying for 20 minutes, if they're the first one, they're kind of out of luck. They got to back up. But if they're staying for a shorter amount of time, put them in front of a car. If they're staying for a longer time, put them around back, just to make a little bit less work for yourself. Unless you want an excuse to drive the vehicle, which is also fine. Ask them how long they're staying. Then this part's up to you. You can either tell them where to park or offer to park for them. That's what we do. We say you can park right there. Or if you would like, I can park the car for you. That is up to you. If you're uncomfortable with me driving your vehicle, I understand that, whatever. Then once they get out of the vehicle, I explain to them, I go, hey, we're taking the keys. That way, if we need to move vehicles around, we can. And if your vehicle gets trapped in, you come find us before. We'll put your vehicle out in front for you so you can just leave. Come find us like 5 minutes before you're ready to leave and you're good. Let me just get a name for you. And then you write down their name on the little tag, and I'll show the tags, what they look like. They were like $10 at Lowe's, and you write their name on it. If you want to get some extra tip money too, if they have anything they need to bring into the party, you'd have the other guy offer to help them. And once the party kind of starts amping up and a lot of people start showing up, that's the part where it gets complicated, because you got to be quick. You got to be quick with it. All right, you there. Key tag name, key tag name, right? Or the alternative is you can have people leave their keys in the car, because if their car is going to be trapped in, no one's going to be able to steal their car anyway, because they're trapped in. Their car can't go anywhere. So that's kind of that. Now, this is not something I've done any research on, so I'm sure there's ways you can scale this, make this business idea even better. This is just from my personal experience, how I've done it in the past, how I plan on doing it in the future. Me and my friend plan on doing it every year for that one specific party, because he does it every year. This year, we're going to try to do it for Christmas party and see how it goes. I think it's a good side job for a little bit of extra cash, though. I think it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing it, and if you're someone who's into cars, I think you'll enjoy doing it, too. So, you know, try it out. See what you guys think. That's my business idea for now. Just run Facebook ads, word of mouth, okay? We've only done 2 parties because we only do it once a year right now. Just once a year, we're already profitable. We've put maybe $100 into this business and we've made, let's see, $850 plus, I don't remember how much we made last year, but I think it was $300 each last year. So, yeah, about 12, I don't know the math, I'll do it later, but yeah, reasonable amount of money. And if you do this full time on weekends or something, you know, make sure to advertise heavy around 4th of July, like I said, all that other stuff. And then if you want to, you can offer other services with it too, other party services. Get a friend in there, offer to do like the cooking for the party or the cleaning for the party as well. And you can, I guess, instead of valet, you can kind of do a general party service where you guys provide workers for the party, cater food even. That's up to you. We don't do that. That's just ideas on how you can make this idea even better, make more money with it, cater food, open bar if you're 21 because you can't buy alcohol before 21. So like bring a bar there. Honestly, I rate this business idea pretty high. I really enjoy doing it and I do plan on scaling it in the future. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed.